In this video, we're gonna learn 3 stupidly simple riffs inspired by some real true blues harmonica masters. Guaranteed to impress your friends, even if today is your first day playing the harmonica. Our first riff is inspired by Work Song from Paul Butterfield's seminal 1966 release, East West. He plays the song on a B flat harmonica, but of course we're gonna tackle it here on our C harmonica, and it sounds like this. We're starting on draw holes 1 and 2, 2 times. Then we're sliding 1 hole to the right and we're drawing on holes 2 and 3. And I'm saying ka on all of these notes. Ka. You can hear the difference if I just draw versus if I do k. You can hear how it cuts through more. It's got a more percussive attack. After that, draw 2, 3. Then we're gonna go 1 hole to the right again and we're gonna blow on holes 3 and 4. So let's play our first 3 notes again. Now we're gonna play. Now we're gonna stay there and draw on the 3, 4 2 times, again using the ka syllable. Then a blow draw. And then 1 hole to the right again on a draw. So let's try that whole thing really nice and slow. Ready, go. And I think it's really fun to kind of quietly slide down after that draw 4 and 5. So I'm not drawing with the same force, like I'm relaxing my airflow as I slide down. I think that's cool. It gives it a little bit more vibe, a little more character to the riff. All right, we're halfway there. The next 4 notes are exactly the same. Draw 1, 2 twice. Draw 2, 3. Blow 3, 4. Now we're gonna jump down to the draw 1, 2 2 times. And a blow draw. Okay, so let's try just that second line, nice and slow. Ready, go. All right, we're ready to put this whole thing together and jam it with the band. And this riff starts on beat 2. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Bum. So the band hits on beat 1 and then the harmonica starts on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were able to play that, big congratulations to you. And if not, just go back. Remember, you can slow down the video, maybe try it a bit slower. For our next song, we are gonna play exactly what Big Walter Horton is playing right here. If you know the 12-bar blues form, the only challenging thing about this riff is the rhythm. But it's also what makes this riff so dang cool. If you don't know the 12-bar blues form, you can check out my video Blues for Beginners, and I've put a link to that video below. And this rhythm is actually quite similar to the Charleston rhythm that I taught in that video, where we were playing on beat 1 and the and of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. This is the same thing, just shifted an 8th note over, so now we are playing on the and of 1 and on beat 3. This might be easier to feel if we say rest instead of 1, and then if we say instead of and. So, rest, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3. Now saying ta, 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 ta. Now breathing in. Ta, 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 ta. Now with the harmonica. The tabs are super easy, so if you were able to just play that, let's go ahead and try and jam this with the band. 1, 2, ready, go, rest. Was that fun? That may be simple, but that riff's got some serious attitude. Big Walter Horton is just the coolest. And I teach his song Easy, as well as over 40 other songs in my Beginner to Boss course. If you're looking for a way to turbocharge your growth on the harmonica, you might want to go check out my step-by-step course at harmonica.com. And for our third song, I first encountered this riff from this song on this album. The song is One Way Out by Sonny Boy Williamson, further popularized by the Allman Brothers in the 1970s. This track actually appears on their Live at the Fillmore East album. It's actually quite a bit of good harmonica playing on this record. And if you're a John Mayall fan, this turns out to be very similar to the riff in his song Room to Move. That's off of another album that was recorded live at the Fillmore East, this one in 1969, The Turning Point, his first album after the Blues Breakers broke up. And of course, it's no big surprise to discover this, as artists like John Mayall, Paul Butterfield, the Rolling Stones. Most 60s era rock and roll was heavily influenced by the Chicago blues sound coming out of Chess Records in the 1940s and 50s. This is a 2-bar riff, and we're going to break it up into 3 little pieces. The first little piece starts by drawing on holes 1 and 2 2 times, then blowing, and then drawing on hole 1. And I'm saying ta on the first 3 notes, and then I'm just drawing on hole 1. After we play that draw 1, right away we're anticipating the next draw 1, 2, and we're going to play 3 of them this time, and they're played on upbeats. They're played kind of early. You're going to feel that. And then a blow, and then the draw 1 again. Same idea on the articulations, 4 tas, and then I'm just breathing in on the draw 1. And if you find that your lungs are overfilling with air, you can actually take the harmonica away from your lips and breathe out after the first and or second draw 1, 2 here. And that can actually help to feel that these are on the upbeats. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Let's go ahead and take this from the top so we can feel how these ones are coming on the upbeats. 1, 2, ready, go. So if you need to do those breaths right now, that's fine. Again, once we get it up to tempo, you're not going to need to do that. But it's actually not bad at this tempo because we're actually breathing out on the downbeats, and then that helps us to really feel that these draw 1, 2s are on the upbeats when we play them on the harmonica. Then the third little piece of the riff is exactly the same as the first, except we're just tacking on 1 draw 1, 2 to the end. So putting it together nice and slow, it sounds like this. Ready, go. So our first 4-bar phrase, we're just going to repeat that riff twice, okay? Now we're going to our second 4-bar phrase, and it's going to sound like this. Let's break that down. So this riff is starting with a blow 3-4. Let's find that. Here's blow 1, 2. Here's blow 2, 3. And here's blow 3 and 4. Okay, so we're going to do 2 times there. Move 1 hole to the left, draw on the 2, 3, and blow there. And on those draw 2, 3s, we can try an articulation like dwa, or oi, or kia. Any one of those articulations may help you to get a little bit of a bend kind of sound into it, and that'll make it sound even bluesier. All right, let's go to the second part of this riff. We're going to go to the blow 3-4 again. This time we're going to slide 1 hole to the left and start with a blow and then do a quick draw and another blow. And you can hear I'm putting that little dwa articulation on the draw 2, 3 again, try and get a little bending action. And then for our final little piece, it's just like the first piece with 1, 3, 4 tacked onto the end of it. So let's try this whole section nice and slow. Ready, go. Okay, so for our second 4-bar phrase, we're going to play that riff one time, and then we'll be back to the first riff we played one time. You're almost done. Just one final thing to learn. This is the climax. We're going to do something called a shake or a warble or a trill between the draw 4 and the draw 5. Now you can shake the harmonica, or you can shake your head, or you can shake both. If you go too high, it'll sound like this. And if you go too low, it'll sound like this. We want to be here. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do. And if you get some of the adjacent notes in there, that's fine. It's okay. Blues is about expression and passion more than it is about technique. So don't worry about being perfectly on holes, draw 4 and 5. And you can slide into it too. You could slide from the top down too. We're going to hold that for 4 counts, so let's try that. We're going to blow out all our air. And then we're going to stay right there, and we're going to blow for 4 counts, doing the same thing, doing the shake. And then we'll be back to our original riff again. All right, we're ready to put this whole song together and jam it with the band. Let's do this. 1, 2, ready, go. Shake. Need more blues grooves? Check out these ones right here.